80-20 is in digital marketing. So it's the 20% work that you can do in digital marketing to get you 80% of the results. This is specifically for SMEs. It's affordable and achievable, and even possible with a small team. So I've always spoken about this. This is my primary concept. I look at marketing as similar to rowing or boating. So it involves a combination of pushing and pulling. To go forward, to propel forward, you need to have a combination of push and pull. Marketing is very similar. There is a combination of push and pull involved. I'll get into the details later. So if you map push and pull to activities, this is what most SMEs, successful marketing SMEs do to get good results. So when you say pull, it's drawing people to your services or your website. The platforms most commonly used are Google Ads, SEO and blogs, which you would have come across in multiple places. Push is finding people who are relevant, our target audience on different social platforms, and using our content to reach out to them through phones, advertising platforms, and other methods. At the core of it is the website, which is your main marketing property, where you can weave your story about your brand the way you want. So if I have to map macro moves and tell you what they are, some simple things are having a good website, having a Google My Business listing, which is absolutely free of cost. Whenever you pitch to a client, you generally send a presentation or a proposal. To have a very well thought proposal is a great method, and constantly having blogs and articles on your website to show thought leadership is another great method. What are the outcomes of these? Generally, through a website and these activities, you get a lot of brand awareness. Very few people in SMB are adopting digital marketing to this level. So even the few people who do it will really get great results. Finally, it's about eyeballs reaching your properties. So website visits is the primary concern. You will get increased leads through this, and of course, your sales will improve. So I did some research before coming in, and I checked in India what are the most purchased cars, right? So in the top five, these two came up, which is the Baleno and the Nexon, which cost roughly between 6 and 15 lakh. This is the investment people make in their personal brand, right? Their personal image. A vehicle is finally something that reflects your brand image. So the question comes, if you're running a company, what are you investing on your digital identity, on your digital vehicle, on your website? How much are people willing to invest? Quite often we see that the numbers are low. People end up not investing on this property, and it gives you very less or negligible returns. So my advice is to always focus on website, because it's the place where most people will come and look for you. So people come through your websites even when you don't know or when you're not looking. They come through multiple search engines. They find you through Google My Business, which is your map listing. Even someone coming to your office location will end up seeing your website because it's listed right next to your map location. And people obviously find you through references, events like this. For example, I spoke in Hubli before this. There was such a huge spike. I got around 1,000 visits after that event because I put up a blog just through the last 3-4 days. So why I am a strong advocate of building a good website is because 83% of purchasing decisions, especially in B2B, involve a website visit. That doesn't mean someone will come to your website and give you a lead. It means if you're already talking to someone and they're comparing 2 or 3 vendors, which is a very common practice, they will do their due diligence. They will come online and see what you're about. And that's when they see you, and that has a huge impact on the decisions they make. Your competition is definitely leveraging websites. The people who are doing really well are making the maximum use of it. It's a 24-hour salesperson. Even when you don't know, even when you're not actively pitching, your website does a lot of work for you. And it's constantly running to get you more awareness and more leads. And the last thing is, a website starts a conversation with your target audience even before you've had a chance to speak with them. A lot of the sales process is already covered on the website even before the customer comes to you or the prospect comes to you. So these are the good to have features. Generally, when someone in SMB is building a website, I ask them to focus on SEO. That's the primary thing, because the website finally has to be findable. To make it responsive, because 83% of people who come to websites come on mobile devices. So making sure it's mobile friendly is a huge aspect. And the other things are good value adds, analytics to know what kind of people are coming in, integration so they can reach out to you. Say for example, WhatsApp integration. To make sure you have a unique and custom design style. Don't go for templates. Build a website that reflects your brand and what you do. to have a multi-page website because you might offer 3 or 4 services or multiple products. Each of them getting its own space is very important. So I'll get into what is pull and push so that there's a little more detail about that. So pull marketing is essentially helping people find you. People are already looking for the services and products you provide on search engines. It's making sure you're visible to these people. Whenever someone has a problem, even something as simple as a knee pain or a back pain, the first thing people do even before they go to a doctor is they go and Google it. So finding the people who go on Google and making sure they find you is a huge important factor for pull marketing. So appearing on the first page is the primary task, and we use multiple methods like SEO and Google Ads. So what it does for you is the lead quality is extremely high. If someone finds you through Google, there's a high chance they have a problem and you could be the solution. So it's important to focus on this because the lead quality is always better. A small investment here can give you multifold returns. The other thing is authenticity, right? The person has a genuine need and that's why they're looking for a solution on Google. And of course it has long-term impact. When you do SEO, the returns are for years, and I'll show you how in a couple of the later slides. So this is a showcase of some work we've done for a very, very small architecture brand in Bangalore. Every month they get around 5,000 clicks to their website consistently, month on month, just through SEO. These are live reports of theirs. They get 1 million impressions about their brand just through SEO. It's a very small investment, but every month consistently they've been getting these results. So this is a showcase of some brands we've brought on the first page of Google, and it's generally first page, first link. Right? Most of these brands come on the first page, first link of Google, and they've only been doing it for a couple of months, 6 to 8 months in most cases. And these are very competitive keywords. That means big companies with a lot of money are putting money to come on the first page, but we still get them to the first page just by doing some of these simple things. The other aspect is push marketing. So what is push? Your target audience is out there. They might not be looking for a solution on Google, and they might have a problem but they might not be aware. So if you know who your target audience is, social media is a great method to reach out to them if you know what kind of person generally procures your products or services. So what it involves is targeting people through socioeconomic parameters, age, gender, location. Multiple factors are available at your disposal if you're using social media. It's a great method to reach out to people who might not otherwise come and look for you. The good thing is it's very cost effective. To reach 1,000 people, digitally, all you need is about 25 to 30 rupees to start off with. With just that much, using methods like Facebook, you can reach 1,000 relevant people who might prospectively sign up and take services from you. So this is a result of a campaign that we did quite recently. It was in June and July. We just used about 8,000 rupees to generate 166 leads for a real estate company. Out of which it was an event, they were having a small showcase in their gated colony. They were selling plotted development. Out of these 166, around 70 to 80 people appeared there and they got around 25 signups for their plots. And their total investment for the ads was just about 8,000 rupees, which you won't get any other platform which does this kind of magic for you. This is another campaign that we ran in 2018. This was in Bangalore. It's called Plog Run. So basically what it was is on Gandhi Jayanti in 52 locations in Bangalore, we ran a marathon to pick up dry waste. So you go around a circuit, you run a marathon, but you also pick up dry waste. It's a nature-friendly, conservative initiative. This campaign won a Guinness World Record for the most amount of trash collected in any one day. It was 33 tons. 7,000 people in Bangalore on a national holiday appeared in multiple locations at 7 a.m. and they ran. And they collected dry waste. We were able to generate 7,000 attendees and we just took 14 days to make sure this happens. This was purely Instagram and Facebook. This is just a showcase of what design can do for your brand. So having something visually impressive, having something that conveys the message, or even something festive to stay on top of mind is a great way to start.